My name is Dr. Amit Bhavsar. I'm an associate professor in the Medical Microbiology and Immunology Department here at the University of Alberta. I'm also a Canada Research Chair in Pattern Recognition Receptor Pathophysiology. So unfortunately, what happens to most children when they receive chemotherapy is that they suffer some form of treatment-related toxicity. And this can take many different forms. It can be innocuous, like rashes, or it can be a lot more severe, like causing heart problems. What our group is focused on is one that's quite detrimental to young children, and that's hearing loss. Hearing loss affects over half of children treated with cisplatin. And what we're trying to understand is why is it that some kids are susceptible to hearing loss and other kids aren't. So what we've found recently is that genetic differences can actually protect kids from developing hearing loss. And we think that's because it makes less of this receptor to get aberrantly activated. However, that receptor is really important for detecting infection, particularly bacterial infection. And so what we're trying to do is develop strategies to turn off that receptor only when the chemotherapy turns it on and not when the bacteria turn it on, so that these kids can still detect an infection and mount a proper immune response, but they're not going to inadvertently turn on this receptor that will cause hair cell death. We're trying to turn off the receptor using several strategies. The one that we're exploring the most thoroughly right now is in collaboration with researchers here at the University of Alberta, where we're designing small molecules, things that could potentially turn into drugs, that will bind to the receptor and turn it off only when the cisplatin turns it on the outside. When I think of why people should buy a Mighty Millions lottery ticket, it means that you're enabling world-class research to happen here at the University of Alberta. The funding that comes through the Stollery Children's Hospital to researchers like myself allow us to conduct world-class research, attract the best and brightest trainees to our labs, and to buy state-of-the-art equipment that are going to help us focus on these problems that are affecting the children here in Edmonton and Alberta. Be mighty.